Hey everybody! Yes, season two. I'm so excited. But for those of y'all who do not know me or you're new here, what's up, everybody? This is your girl Savon, and you're tuned into I'll Grab the Wine. I'll Grab the Wine is a show for the girls and the gals who sometimes need a little wine to say what's on their mind. Here we celebrate success, blackness, and womanhood. So get a glass and listen fast, and I'll grab the wine. Y'all, now I'm gonna be honest with you. Typically, I don't add anything to my wine. Typically, I just, wine. But today was a cause for celebration, so I added a little tequila. So if my words get a little slurred and I get to crying, because that's what we'll be talking about anyways, you're just gonna have to forgive me because I'm feeling good over here. But before we get real crunk, before I get too into it, shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Papa's Tasty Foods, coming to a city near you. Whenever Papa's in town, just know you get whatever you want. Follow them on Instagram at Papa's Tasty Foods. Could you see your product on I'll Grab the Wine? Contact us today about advertising and sponsorship opportunities. Okay. So let's get into today's guest. Because this is my Aquarius friend, y'all. This is somebody that I truly admire in business, not just in business, but coming from the same city. We're both out of Austin, and just seeing her do her thing over the years has truly inspired me. And it keeps me, to be honest, it keeps me going. So I'm so excited to have her on the show, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself because that's on period. Okay, Miss Naima, I'll let you in.
Gosh, am I on here already? I don't think I just camera. Hey guys,
Yeah,
this is
you live, mama.
owner of Brazilian Bundle Me. I'm currently checking in my hotel right now, so yikes.
Girl, okay, you good, you good. Okay, so let me do this. Let me hype you up and you can get checked in and everything.
Are you gonna do
That
all?
work?
How long is that? How long are you gonna do that?
Girl, I could buff. This my show. I do what I want to.
Okay, put me backstage, sis.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you backstage and you let me know what's up.
All right.
All right. All right, you guys. So let me give her a moment. Like I said, like she is literally so incredibly talented that like her talents and just her business has taken off in the past year, and it's something that we'll get into and I'll let her share for herself. But yeah, it like she's on the move a lot more, and I'm just thankful that she could even be on the show and still get me in. I saw her getting on the plane and I was like, oh Lord, baby, I hope you make it. And checking in and everything, still making it do what it do. So I'm really appreciative of that. Y'all, so we are here, season 2. I feel like it's been a minute, but just getting back into the groove of things. So happy to be here. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. 2 7s SEVON on all social media platforms. Every morning on my TikTok and my Facebook, I go live and I do my morning motivations. If you're not familiar with that, definitely check me out every morning between the hours of 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Definitely something inspirational. A lot more pulled back than this, but very much so real authentic. So make sure you check it out. When I'm going back and forth, it's because I'm talking to YouTube and I'm also talking to y'all. So shout out to everybody. Thanks for joining. I've had COVID, so this little cough that I have, it's not cute, but it's kind of lingering. So I'm gonna keep drinking until I can ignore it. But anyways, make sure y'all tune into my morning motivations. Um, or my morning motivations. If you're new to my morning motivations, or if you're just new to me, period. Thank you so much for watching the show. But on my morning motivations right now, I'm going through a series talking about personal inventory. And what is personal inventory? Personal inventory just means that I'm taking accountability for everything that is happening in my life, because things don't happen to you, they happen because of you. You make a conscious decision, and because you make a conscious decision, there is an outcome. Yes? Yes. That's true. And so typically how it goes is when I tell about me, I'm talking about you. And I'm just so thankful for everybody who's been receptive to my morning motivations, anybody who sent me a message, anybody who has followed me just based off of that. And then just you guys moving over from the morning motivations over to here. And I just think it's a beautiful thing. I'm so thankful for every single body that just tunes into me. I'm thankful for everybody who's been here from the jump. I've been doing this since I was 18, and to be almost 10 years in the game, it still feels new. It still feels great. Yeah, I'm really blessed to be here, y'all. So right now, we are waiting for Naima to join us. If you're just hopping in, she had to catch a flight, child, because she's that girl. And so she's just now checking into her hotel room. And she let us know she popped in for a moment, moving around a little bit, but definitely still here to make some shake some. So I'm actually going to go on a brief intermission. So this is your time, okay? If you didn't go get you a drink, go grab you one, because we're drinking tonight, okay? I'm drinking a little heavier than normal, and it's good. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. You'll see what I'm drinking anyways. Just see in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna put y'all on a brief break. Naima's gonna join us soon. So y'all listen to my theme song until it gets on your nerves, and we'll be back in about 3-4 minutes, okay? Don't leave now. Chill out. Don't you leave. All right. Oh shoot. See, this is what happens when you everything. You the producer, you everything. So hold your horses, man. Chill out. All right. Let me get y'all something to groove to. I'm doing all of this talking, really think I'm chopping it up with y'all. Mike is on mute. Crazy enough. But if you're just now joining, thank you so much for joining. Right now we're waiting on Naima to join us. She's a boss. And so because she's on boss level, she got business to do. I was on mute. Everybody telling me like, where's your mic? Where's your mic? On mute. Okay. If you watch my TikTok, you know that's my regular. When I'm in the meeting, it is what it is. But I did all my shout outs and everything. So Naima, if you ready, baby, I'm ready. Make it do what it do. But if you're not, I definitely can. Oh. She ready? Hold on, wait. Let me add you so we can hear you. Hold on.
In, but oh, could you hear me?
Yeah, I
I'm still
can now.
backstage. So
No,
we're having
you on front
difficulty
stage.
finding somebody to check us in. Oh my gosh, we're going through it. Anyway, my life is fucking crazy. My life is so crazy. I try to tell people all the time, hi, doing good. And let's just wing it, sis. Fuck it.
It is what it is.
That's what I have to do anyway. Every
It
day.
is what it is. Period. I feel like that's a great segue, but we can't even talk about it because we haven't even done the introduction. So tell everybody who you are on the go and everything.
My name is Naima Muhammad, the owner of Brazilian Bundle Me. People call me Nemo.
I think this is extremely modest. I'll lead with that. She's not just like the owner, she's like the boss, she's the face. Like, this is a very modest introduction. I will definitely do it. She definitely is killing the game. She's killing the game with all of her promotion, her TikToks and everything. Just making her presence known. She's taking up space like in the Houston area, and she has this gorgeous salon. It is so cool. I just think the aesthetic of it, I think the thought process of it was extremely thoughtful. Like, it's like the place to be and relax and get your hair done. Like, you can get your hair done. You can have a little drink, child. You can have some hookah.
Nothing too crazy.
A little snacky snack because I see you refill them all the time.
Snack.
A little something for the girls, and it's all pink. So had to add that. So where are you? Hell, I mean,
in Vegas again.
I know that's right.
One of my little mini trips, quick mental break. I need lots of those.
I know that's right. I love me some Vegas, child. But okay, so staying on track. Even though she's on the go, still want to talk about this because I feel like it's important. Today we'll be talking about I cried a little bit because social media is a tricky little diva, okay? It'll have you thinking that the people in front of your favorite brand did it overnight. It probably took years, it took consistency and a few tears even. So, no matter who or what you are or what you're doing, make sure that if you cry, you keep pushing. Okay? So, that's what we'll be talking about today. So, first things first, I want to get into like as a business owner because we'll touch on both sides. As a business owner, what was a moment that made you feel like, why am I even doing this?
Honestly, that can be any day. That could be 5 days in a row that I feel like that. That could be a whole month. Not one specific time where it felt like, why am I even doing this? Just once. It's like every day I feel like that sometimes. Like if something goes wrong or if it's not going how I expected it, how I envisioned things, or if there's a challenge or a hiccup, I'm like, why am I doing this when I know I could just go get a job and have a guaranteed check?
I drink that.
Sis, I need wine.
Girl, so you must have missed that. It ain't just wine in there today. It ain't wine in here today. It's a little something extra. It's some wine in there, but
I need 2 of those.
Girl's good. I got extras and I love some Vegas. But I just think being Being as transparent as possible because I think that's what my show is built off of, and I like to leave myself to be vulnerable because it encourages my guests to be vulnerable as well, and it resonates to you all, my viewers. I was in a place like that, very similar to it, where I was just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do this no more, and I actually did go get a job, and I'm proud of it. I don't even regret it, to be honest with you. But being at that low space, it was just weird. I couldn't pull myself out of it.
Yeah.
And I applaud you for being able to say, like, yeah, this is something that I struggle with. I go back and forth with myself with as a business owner, but I can keep like it take a different mindset to be an entrepreneur. It really does. And I'm sure you could speak to that, like
It's
the
takes
mindset.
it takes a dog. It takes a beast. It takes bravery. It takes like not giving a fuck about what people are saying because you do look crazy starting a business and you have nothing to show. It looks crazy. Like, oh, support me, tag me, share this post. People are not willing to do that because what is this right now? So yeah, it takes a lot. Like I tell people all the time, like you don't understand what I go through in one day. I couldn't even explain because it's just a mindset thing.
I think that being an entrepreneur is more of a mental battlefield than it is like
Hell
actual
yes.
money. I think
Facts.
that being on both sides, like I've done it. I've done it all. Like I've I've done it all. So, and even though, we are not in the same industry, that shit does not change. Like if you have a dream, you really have to stick to it. You have to stick to your dream. It may not, like you said earlier, it may not come out the way you thought, but you just got to stand 10 toes on it. Like if you believe in it, you have to stay down to it,
Facts.
on it, and to it. So I know that you said every day is a day that is like that, but I know that once upon a time you were telling me that it was really difficult for you to get it together. So like if that's something that you can talk about, what was going on and how did you get through it?
So I don't remember telling you that part, but I'm sure I did. I don't remember when that was. But that's every day. Every day I'm
Mm-hmm.
winging. Every day I'm trying to get it together. There's no blueprint to this. Nobody's doing what I'm doing 100%. So, and I don't know anybody that has a business similar to mine that I can reach out to or whatever. So every day I'm just winging it, and by the grace of God, things have been progressing.
I can say that, like, honestly, there is nobody doing what you're doing. And I honestly, like, to me, just from the outside looking in, I feel like that's what I brag on you about the most is because I'm just like, bro, like, once she get it, it's up. Like, nothing's going to
Yeah, I know
stop her
that.
because there's nobody that's doing that. And I just think that, like, conceptually, like I don't know anybody that could have conceptualized that. Like I like, and I hate to be this person, but I just don't feel like anybody outside of Aquarius could have thought of a shop like you. Like
You know, thank you, sis.
it's just like one of those things to where like y'all have to check it out. Tell them where they can find the shop at.
I'm sorry.
Tell them where they can find the shop and the details at.
So if you're in Houston, Texas, we're located in the West Chase area, right next door to Pimperelli, y'all's favorite clothing store.
And y'all have to check it out. I just put her details up. But check it out because it's a freaking concept. And it's one of those things to where like if you look at it and you're in business, you just kind of know like once her shit takes off, it's gonna be hard to get in there. Like not
Facts.
saying that you're
Facts.
not
That's exactly
already
how I picture
like
it.
not to say that you're not already popping, but it's gonna be one of those things that's like people
Exclusive.
go to Houston for the turkey leg hut. People
Facts.
go to Houston for the 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 Houston Rockets. People will go to Houston for Brazilian bundle meat. Like that's the way that I imagine it. Like in my head every time I see you post. And so give your friends their flowers, first of all. And second of all, we'll move into this next question that I have for you. Hold on one second while I pull it up. Um,
Oh, you need me here?
so
No. Okay.
like,
Okay.
do you feel like you're doing the best you can with what you have? Because I know that sometimes I struggle with thinking that
That's
I need
all
more.
I tell myself. Like when I feel like I'm not reaching a point where I want to be, I just say, I'm doing the best that I can with the resources I have. And I don't have a lot of resources. I really don't. Like people wouldn't believe how I've established what I have right now with the little resources I've had. Like there are so many people who have way more resources than I have, and they feel like they can't work with that, and I'm like, I work with way less. For example, I've built my entire website, I've designed content, I've created content for everything, and I don't even own a laptop. So you know things like that.
I'm actually taken aback.
Oh, sis, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You want to sweep
So the
around me?
compliment I
I
just gave you is baby. Like,
thank
it's a
you.
baby compared to like having that. You okay, wait a minute. Now y'all gotta get on her stuff because I'm actually mind blown. Because for real, that is so crazy. Because I have a laptop and I'll be like, bro, I need this, I need this, I need this. Whole time you making it happen off of a sip of freaking
iPhone,
phone,
iPhone,
bro. Like
an
you,
iPhone.
that's what I be telling people. You really have to have it in you. You have to do what you love. Real talk.
That's it.
Because if you're not doing what you love, it's not gonna work. And baby, you've
I
had
wouldn't
a best. Remember
necessarily
that?
say that I initially loved what I was doing. I just started it and I saw like where it was going, and I ended up falling in love with it. I had no passion at all for what I started off doing, but like as I was being consistent, you just naturally fall in love with something that you put a lot of time into. So I ended up falling in love. Like initially, a lot of people don't know that I had plans to go to law school.
Girl,
um, I wasn't even thinking about the hair world. I mean, I was selling hair, but I didn't have plans to, open up a building and whatnot. Maybe eventually, but law school was on my mind firm.
okay. I need a break.
I need a break. I need a break.
So no, but it's kind of crazy how life be happening though. Because a lot of people don't know I was in nursing school.
People don't
Fun
know
fact.
what.
A lot of people don't know I was in nursing school. Fun fact.
Oh, okay.
I
Nurse.
was in nursing school.
Wow.
I only had 2 semesters left and I jetted because I was like, this is not for me. Yeah. I left. I had 2 semesters left. I was in the hospital. I was taking care of people. Like
Wow.
real deal. And
Wow.
I just looked up one day and I was like, is this how you want your life to be? Like you want this to happen for you? Like this is it? And I decided no, like no, that's not what I want for myself. And then I switched gears. And similar to you, I will say that like I went from um hold on. I went from like I went from nursing and then I went into communications. And then I bounced around with the idea of communications. Like, what does that look like? Does that look like news anchor? Does that look like journalist? Does that look like what does that look like?
I can barely hear you.
Oh no. Can you hear
Can you
me?
can you repeat the question?
Oh, I'm relating to you.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna draw it in. So I didn't know what I wanted to do like within that. And like I said, I've been doing this for almost 10 years now, and I think it's crazy when I think about it. But I used to always say, like, I'm not gonna do podcasting, I'm not gonna do podcasting. I was doing podcasting before podcasting was even cool. And
Right.
so to now be in a space to where I see like so many people around me doing podcasting and they're really, they have their own platforms and I'm so happy for them. It's just one of those things that like you said, you have to love it. You have to stay consistent, because it didn't matter what other thing I did. I knew I had to come back to what I know. I knew I had to come back to what home was for me. And at my heart of hearts, like when I first started podcasting, I wasn't that into it. I was into the idea of it. It was a cool thought. But the more
Right.
I started doing it and the more I committed to it, I can honestly say I grew to love it. And now, like, I was doing podcasting with other people. Hell, I was doing shows with other people. And now it's like I have my own platform. I do what I want to. I don't have to listen to
Facts.
nobody. I do what I want to do. I move how I want to move. I talk about what I want to talk about, and I drink some wine. Okay.
Period.
Um. So moving back into you, because I just really, that resonated with me, is like just how you make this huge transition. Were people receptive to that at first?
To the huge transition. Honestly, so crazy. I cried a couple of days ago because I realized that I was telling myself that I was happier not going to law school. I'm glad that didn't work out for me, but I think that I was just kind of sweeping it under the rug because that is an area in my life where I need to heal from, where it broke my heart. I took the LSAT a couple of times, and I needed to get one more question right to get into the law school I wanted to go to, and that kind of crushed me because I spent a lot of time into trying to get into law school and a lot of money and a lot of effort. And I'm academically strong, so it was really weird to me to not be able to get into law school as easily as I have done other things. And so I was like, well, that's not for me because, it was like hard to do. Like, I feel like if it's for me, it should come natural, it should come smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of kept that like as not an option again. Like, that's never going to be an option. I'm a business owner, that's it. But actually, recently I've considered like going back, Um, so I didn't really accept it. It kind of broke my heart, and I just tried to move forward as best as I could without actually dealing with it.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and get into something that I like to do on morning motivations, because I'm so glad that you feel like, I'm so glad that you're sharing that, because I feel like a lot of people, they get on platforms and they start faking the fun. But y'all was sad, like I didn't make it into something that I thought I would be like really good at. I think like just, and I can speak for me as an Aquarius, when things don't come easy for me, I will put that shit down so quick because I just think
Immediately,
I'm
yeah,
so
you're done.
fabulous at everything. And it's just like, oh, me stuck? Oh my God, no way. Um, but I will say that if you missed it, I personally am going on my personal inventory journey. It kind of sounds similar to what you're saying. And for you who are all tuned in, personal inventory just means that you're taking accountability for everything that has happened in your life, because things don't happen to you, they happen because of you.
Right.
You make a conscious decision, and because you make a conscious decision, there is an outcome. Mhm. So it sounds just like that was kind of a personal inventory moment for you, and that you're still processing the whole thing. Does that make you want to stop doing what you're doing or just refocus?
Both. Honestly, I quit in my head all the time, and I refocus. I log back in. Honestly, I go crazy. I'm crazy. That's what an entrepreneur is. It's crazy. I quit. I give up. I'm locked in. I'm motivated. I'm not motivated. I just go through all the motions of it. At the end, I know I'll just harvest the fruits of my labor, but throughout the process, you know, I do a lot of quitting and giving up and giving back in.
What was your recent cry session about?
I'm sorry.
What was your most recent cry session about?
Um, Law school. Like, I
Really?
realized that I do want to go to law school. I was just saying I didn't because things are doing good in one area and that failed. So I was like, I don't want to do that. I cried about that because I was actually listening to Sarah Roberts, T.D.
Mm-hmm.
Jake's daughter, and she was saying some stuff that really caught my attention, and it felt like a clear sign that that was something that I should still be doing. I shouldn't just throw that away when I'm already like more than halfway there. I would only have to do 3 years.
Girl, why we sound the same? That sound literally like the story I just told with this damn nursing school. Just,
Right.
just
Right.
stop it in the middle. But I think it's crazy that literally, I mean, we are miles away from each other. We support each other on social media platforms, support each other via text message. But I think that just goes to show, just to all my viewers and to all of you, like, it doesn't matter who you are, what you're doing, what you're going through. Somebody else is going through something similar. Is it the same thing?
Oh
No,
my gosh.
probably not, but it is extremely similar. And just to get on here and be able to tell your story and say, like, hey, yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, I cried. Yeah, that fucking sucked. But I'm here and I'm doing it. I think that's extremely admirable. I have one more question, I believe. And yeah, so we talked about how, like, entrepreneurship can give you the blues. We talked about how you really have to just be built for it. It's either for you
You're
or
breaking up
like,
so bad.
dang. I wonder if I'm breaking up from other folks.
So
Can y'all hear me? Write it in the comments if y'all can hear me so I can see you. Key, can y'all hear me? I think she's, yeah, she's frozen. Adversity. No, that's not. Okay, here we go. All right. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Hello?
Let me take a picture of this.
Can you hear me? Probably not. I think that it is not going
Having
well.
trouble connecting. This is often.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome, perfect, beautiful.
Oh, we're back.
So perfect. So just kind of trying to bring it all in. So being a business owner is not that easy, but let's take it to the personal side because why not? We're already here. Personally, just on your personal journey as a person of being an entity, not just a business, what has made you say, like, I feel like crying? Like, this isn't business related. This is like all on me. This is all on self. Like, what has made you feel like I want to cry, but I'm gonna keep pushing?
I be going through like relationship problems, family problems. Just
Let me
like
lead with this.
personal goals.
Let me lead with this because this is extremely transparent, and I bar none with you. Can you
I'm
hear
sorry.
me?
Can you repeat that?
I said, let me lead with this because this is an extremely transparent show, and I just bar none. I am going through a breakup right now. If you're on my morning motivations, you'll know that I'm going through a breakup, and that's what literally jet setted me into my personal inventory journey that I'm blessed for. And to be honest with y'all, I told y'all it was like, if you watch my morning motivations, I said it's like grieving. Like the first thing I was angry. I'll be transparent with y'all. I was mad. I was like, I really was like, F him, F that, F this, like just really coming from a negative space. And then I went from grief to sadness and really just, yeah.
So, what kind of breakup is this? How would you describe this?
It's a lot different, I think, because I think because I'm older, I feel like time wasted, and because I have a child. But I reroute my thoughts often because I know that it's not time wasted. I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about the things that I want out of a person that, I want to be with. And so, yeah, as I move forward from this stage of like sadness, I can't be any more transparent than that. I'm fucking sad, but I get up every day and I just go with it. I flow and I just
I'm
keep
fucking
going.
sad.
Yeah, I am like I be crying shit, and I like
Not more than me, I'm sure.
I be crying in the car. I cry in the bathtub. I be crying like, and then sometimes I be like, I'm really crying over a man. Stand up. But
Man, oh,
but it's me being transparent, y'all, because like it's like all of this simultaneously while I have to work, while I have to be a mom, while I'm trying to get this show together, while I'm trying to like, you know. So I had to lead with that to say like, let's be extremely transparent here, not to be in your business, but we
who's
listening.
who?
I said not to be in your business, but we listening. Like that was
We what?
very, very we listening because that was very like, okay, I'm gonna keep it copacetic. Like, no, girl, like I'm really going through a breakup. I be crying over this man. I be answering his phone calls, wondering why I'm answering his phone calls, trying to hang up the phone, girl. I'm running from him, looking at his house. Like, nah, like I'm going
A little more time.
through it.
Huh? Oh, where are you? Oh, sorry about that.
You all
Um,
good.
so you want to be in my business? Okay, what's
We ain't listening.
your personal? Right now I'm having a really hard time dating. I feel like there's a lot of guys that are not on my level. Um, and sometimes I personally feel like I fumbled a good guy and I'm stuck dealing with these niggas that are just not it. And I feel like that all the time. And I don't like that feeling, like feeling like I fumbled a good person, and I am stuck with these others. That is the worst feeling ever. But God makes no
Oh,
mistakes. Everything happens for a
girl,
reason.
girl.
And I trust that he'll put the right person in my life in due time. I really do.
I think just personally, like when I think about my relationship, I can only speak for me because it sounds like for you, it's like the one that got away, but for me, it's more like right person, wrong time. Like I feel that in my heart of hearts. Like this was somebody that I really could be with. Like we could work it out, but it's not right now. Like I would I would ruin this relationship, this synergy that we have by trying to continuously make this work. It's not working right now. But I just feel like it's right now. I don't know, and I feel like that's what makes me sad. I think that's what keeps me up.
And then like our our age group, people are getting married and have babies
Girl.
and
And I try to keep my head up about it, like I really do, y'all. Like, but it get like fuck it, it gets to me. Like sometimes I really want to be somebody's wife. Sometimes I really want to be somebody else's mommy. Like, I'm tired of being ghetto. Do y'all know I'm a baby mama?
you crazy.
No, I'm
You
ghetto.
crazy.
I'm ghetto.
You are so crazy.
Being as transparent as possible. Somebody out here can call me they baby mama. Anyways, yeah, I got in her business real quick, but we're gonna wrap this up. Because we have some segments that we go to if you've been watching. But last things last. If you could give any advice to anybody just going through anything right now, I feel like they need to cry, have a little cry session, what would you give to them?
God, nobody can top God in anything. That's the answer for everything. Like, I try to think of the best outcome for anything, a solution. If somebody hurts my feelings, something's not going my way, or think a lot of things are out of our control. But
Mm-hmm.
that's the best part because there's only one person in control who can fix everything, who put us here. So that's how you beat life. God, that's how you win at life.
Yeah.
The
And
source.
I think to add on to that is like personally, I am extremely spiritual, but I also leave myself space to be gentle with me. Like I said, y'all, like I really have been crying. Like this ain't no cap. Like I was finna start crying just now, just thinking about it.
I'll
But
be honest with you. I'm actually crying right now, and I have so much going on, and I'm holding my face together right now for the sake of the interview. But I'm losing my shits right now at this exact moment. I'll be honest. I'm losing my shit right now.
and you just have to like for me, like if this like Shit, if the shoe was on the other foot, baby, let me tell you, I'd have been crying right here, right now, just because, like, sometimes I just feel like I need that moment. I just need a second to get myself together. Like, let me feel this emotion that I'm feeling, because if I go ahead and feel it right now, I won't have to, like, deal with it later. I don't know. But be gentle with yourselves today, loves. Be very gentle. You deserve that out of you. If you need a moment to cry, if you need a moment to just do what you need to do and come back, it's like you owe it to yourself to be gentle. And I have really felt what it feels like to be gentle and have spaces where I just cry. And then I just be like, oh, okay, well, I really needed that. Like, it feels like a nice shot of tequila crying sometimes. So I'm just telling you guys what I know. But yeah, this was a really good conversation. I'm thankful that you have been so transparent, and I'll be praying for you. Whatever you're going through on
Wow.
the other side, I'll be praying for you. Hopefully this
Hey.
next portion will lift you up though. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you out of here so you can feel what you need to feel.
Right.
But this next portion is the wind down, girlies.
All right, let's wind it down.
All right, so this is the wind down. So with the wind down, it is story time. Okay, so what's gonna happen here is I'm going to read something that somebody has sent into me, and we are going to share our opinions. You will go first, so there is no confusion. Okay, here we go. Dear Savon, hey girl, I got a question. If you and your baby daddy made a promise not to bring anybody around the kids until they were a certain age, would it bother you if he's been sneaky and doing it behind your back? Don't worry, I'll answer for you. The answer is hell yeah. I found out because my baby called me the other girl's name, and I almost had to knock his head off his shoulders. I want to be the bigger person, but bursting 3 or 4 out of his tires is calling my name. What should I do?
Um, that's too much. That's too much for me. Those I'm grateful that I don't have that problem because prison. What? Do what I say or I'm gonna act the fool. Everybody knows that.
A prison.
With my
Listen.
child, do whatever I say goes, and that's it. Or I'm gonna act crazy. That's the only
Mm,
answer.
mm. I could be tipsy because I don't know why that answer just hit for me. Like, she ain't lying. But
That sucks. That yeah, you really have to be careful who you have children with because you can't control who sees the baby at the end of the day and who's around the baby and whether somebody's sneaking or not. You have no control. Once your child is out of your sight, it's not up to you, and
yeah,
that
it's not.
sucks.
It's not. However, because I feel like I need to come with a a more rational answer than prison. It's just I don't know. Personally, I've never had those problems because plus or minus, my son's father isn't as active as I would like him in my life, my son's life. So that's not a problem that I've had to overcome. However, watching some of my friends have to deal with that, um, I don't know. I feel like both sides. Hear me out. Um, I put people in front of Noah so I can see like who are you like around kids? Like, are you like a little weirdo, or like who are you around kids? Because that's going to tell me everything I need to know about you. So I don't know, how often this baby is around this person, but I can say like I have like done a gentle introduction for somebody with my son to be able to see like, okay, they not even vibing. I'm not even gonna text you back when we leave here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But I will say prison is not a good option because then the baby really is gonna have a new mommy. So you know. But
Yeah.
definitely um I think that we as adults, we love to say that we just want somebody to communicate and we don't even be talking. So communicate, have a conversation. I know that sometimes it feels like you're talking to a brick wall, but keep talking to the brick wall. Maybe Humpty Dumpty will come over a child. I don't know. Y'all write into me and I just give my answer. You can't get mad at what I say. It's my show. Okay. So moving forward, we are to what are you drinking? And this is brought to you by Paw Paw's Tasty Treats. So I'll let y'all know what I'm drinking right about now.
A spiked twist on the classic summer drink, a cherry limeade. Here's what you'll need. You're gonna need you a tequila, girl. I got Patron. Grab you a lemon lime flavored wine, some Simply Limeade, cherry grenadine, some little 1 ounce cups for measuring, cherries, and a lime. Getting the party started right, girl. We're gonna start off with that lemon lime flavored wine at half a cup. Pour it on in. And we're gonna go ahead and add that Simply Limeade to our spiked limeade mixture. Patron, I'm in my zone, baby. We're gonna add 1 ounce of Patron to this mixture. You can add any tequila that you want, though. It's my show. I can do what I want to. We're gonna add 1 ounce of cherry grenadine to this mixture as well. Ice me out. Baby, ice me out. We're gonna add some ice and we're gonna shake, not stir. Let's cut this slime so we can garnish up real quick live. And because I'm that girl, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a wine glass. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't, they just don't, sweetie. Adding a little bit more ice. Garnishing with cherries and a little lime for taste. And Miss Ma'am, you have a spiked cherry limeade. Thank you for joining me here on the Wine Down on I'll Grab the Wine.
All right,
You're
everybody. Period. So, and I was like laughing as I was watching the video because I was like, I am a little tipsy. I was like, what's wrong with me right now? I'm tipsy.
You're cool.
Thanks.
That was cute.
Thank you, girl. You know, I'm trying to what I do. But we are to my favorite portion of the show. And I think you're gonna like this. It is called Let That Shit Go. And Let That Shit Go is the portion of the show where you have to release something that no longer serves you. You gotta let it go. What are you letting go of today?
Ooh. What am I holding on to? That needs
Let
to
it
be
go.
let go of.
It don't serve you.
You first.
I'll go. So, like I said, y'all, I'm doing this personal inventory journey. And I can honestly say that it doesn't matter how much I try. This is a person that I spend time with. This is a person that I loved. This is a person that, it wasn't all bad. As much as I try to say, it wasn't all bad. So, what I'm letting go of today is feeling like I have to be angry about this. I don't have to. Like, it was something that had to transpire, and it sucks. I'll add that. But it's not something that I have to be angry about. I'm not
Right.
upset. I'm I'm he didn't do anything to me. Like it just didn't work out. And I gotta let that go. I gotta let go of wanting to be angry because I know I'm not. Like it just didn't work. So that's what I'm letting go of today.
Next.
And they go, it doesn't
Who's
serve
next?
me. Now who's next?
Yeah, we just replaced them. I know it's sad, but honestly, there's 7.3 billion people in the world, and you're gonna smile again. You're gonna love somebody again. It just repeats until it's the one. I guess I'm not.
Now, Lord, if the next one could be a football player, you know, somebody in the NFL, child. Just somebody with a little bit
So as for me, I think I'll just let go of the thoughts that I hang on to, feeling like I'm missing out on something or someone that was in my life for that period of time. And I do know like relationships expire, so I just want to
Mm-hmm.
accept that and let go of what I feel like was supposed to happen in life, and that's in general and for like a specific relationship.
That's true. I feel that. That was a good one. So after you let that shit go, you have to drink to that. And our drink to that is the portion of the show where we celebrate something about you. So what are we drinking to today?
I'm in Vegas, about to have a good ass time, and I'm just gonna take a mental break. I'm gonna turn up, win some money, and come back in one whole piece. Cheers
Period.
to
And
that.
I'll drink to that. Okay. Y'all know what I'm drinking to. It's season 2 of I'll Grab the Wine, baby.
Period.
Period. Pooh. And I'm a little tipsy. So I'm feeling good. I'll drink to that. You don't have anything, so I'll drink twice. All right. So that is pretty much the end of our show. So tell everybody how they can find you.
All right, find me on IG at the Real Nemoski. Follow my business page at Brazilian Bundle Me, and also at Houston Hair ATM. That's the hair vending machine that we have in our store.
Period. Pooh. That's what y'all need to do. And y'all need to make sure that y'all follow me on all social media platforms, 2 7s SEVON. And if you like this, you'll love my morning motivations every morning on TikTok between the hours of 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Follow me and turn on the notifications so you do not miss a beat. Make sure you check out I'll Grab the Wine, www.illgrabthewine.com to check out exclusive interviews, offers from our sponsors, and just keep the glass full and subscribe to our newsletter. I want to thank every single body who stayed tuned through everything tonight. I'm thankful that you joined in. I'm so thankful for everybody who has been cheering me on, getting me back to I'll Grab the Wine. I am especially thankful for you getting on the show. You literally made time in the middle of transitioning
Yes,
from
girl, and I'm so
state to
sorry.
state.
It's chaotic.
Girl, no, it's not chaotic. It's a life, and life happens. And I'm just so thankful for your transparency today. Like if I admired you before, I especially admire you now, just for
Aw.
how much you've overcome, and then just knowing where I could see where you're going with my own eyeballs. So excited for you and everything that you have moving forward. I will be praying for you mentally. And I can't wait to see this take off, y'all. Make sure y'all come back next week. We'll have Jada Arnell, the singer. I'm so excited. Oh my God. That's my time. See, I be getting y'all out on time, baby. I do not play. I'm good. We had, a little hiccups and everything. And I still am getting y'all out on time. See, I am tipsy. That's crazy on a Wednesday. But until next time, y'all, I'll grab the wine. I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Bye.
Peace.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
sis.
much. Thank you.